I should be really angry at you two. Because you made me cry at the screening last night.
It's okay to cry.
Let's go there. So crying makes you angry?
Yeah.
That's true. Well, I guess it's like a cathartic cry.
Sure.
Yeah.
No one's really put me on the spot for you.
It's okay, but I'd love to just get a little deeper into
me too.
Let's talk about me.
You uncomfortable with your emotions?
This is Joy, coming to you live in Riley's mind. Make some noise!
So no justice for Bing Bong.
Well, pour one out for Bing Bong. Bing Bong is always in our hearts. Rest in peace, but Bing Bong is the ultimate sacrifice. When Bing Bong died, America mourned, but it has been 10 years and we all have had a lot of loss. We got to keep going. And that's a lot of the spirit of Pixar is, there's in this sequel, we have to figure out how to keep going as a person. But you want Bing Bong avenged?
Bing Bong back. Bing Bong's death and Dobby's death in Harry Potter are two
You're right.
really knife to the heart moments for me.
Yeah.
Life is crazy.
Life is crazy.
I know.
Why do bad things happen to good people?
Well, we were talking earlier about that was kind of the moment in all movies really tugged the heart. And I always hope, but he's kind of, I don't know.
He's everywhere.
He's everywhere because he dissipates and he's kind of in the air.
Matter can't be
just like Richard Kind.
So maybe if you look into the pixels, if you look into the pixels of the film, maybe he's in the pixels.
Maybe there's an
noticed
Easter egg there, yeah. But that's the moment that broke me or us.
Yeah, definitely.
Well, you two were off the hook though.
Oh,
this is
that's
your
true.
first four. You know what I mean?
Oh, that's
true.
right. We were part of the carnage.
That's true. That's true.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
You came out clean.
Yes, we did.
Mission accomplished.
Poor Bing Bong.
Yeah.
I love Bing Bong.
Don't we all?
Yeah.
There's a bit of a nod to Bing Bong. I don't know if you were paying close enough attention to check him out, but
a little Easter egg.
He's there. He's there.
A little Easter egg.
Yeah.
Maybe my eyes were too full of tears to notice.
A little nod to him.
I'm glad you did that.
Yeah.
I'm sure you're going to get this one a lot, but have you thought about who would you include in the next one?
He's got more ideas than I do. I'd like to cut the squad down so that there's a better paycheck, but that's me. That's just outright greed.
I said I wanted, who did I say? I wanted John Hamm to voice competition or competitive nature.
Yeah. Oh, that's really good.
That's a good one.
That'd be a good one.
Yeah.
And what I like about that is he'd do it too.
Yeah, he's that dude. He's a real player. He can be thrown into anything.
Was there a sense of relief, like, oh God, people are loving this character?
I'm Anxiety. I am just such a huge fan of yours.
That was awesome. I try not to be too much online because what I find is that the good stuff washes over you and the bad stuff hits you like darts.
Yeah.
And so I try not to take in too much, but I often do, and I go through different periods of being addicted to taking it in or having space from it. But I have to say, getting to be a part of something like this that is just so loved by people.
Yeah.
It definitely makes me feel safe and held. And I was really worried about not doing a good enough job and being in the one thing that could ruin a Pixar movie. That's how powerful you are. You can ruin a Pixar movie. No one's ever done it before, but you can. And so I think that moment of being even it was before I'd even finished all my work on it, of people being like, that's good. We're good. You're good.
Yeah.
Felt good.
We are just super jazzed to be here. Where can I put my stuff?
I try to tap into my audience member brain, and I'm like, what do I want from seeing the first film? And I'm like, I want new emotions to show up. What could show up, right? And I made a whole list of what we could do. And anxiety was on that list. And I just remember circling it very early on. I'm like, whoa, there's something here. I can really relate to that emotion, especially when I was Riley's age, and even now. And that was pre-pandemic.
Wow.
And then we went into the pandemic. It was already
timing, but
it was already on the rise in teenagers when I started, and when we decided that's a story worth telling. And then we all went into the pandemic, and it got dialed up even more, not only in teenagers, but kind of in everybody.
Yeah. I think that I might have a crush on Disgust.
Yeah, you should.
What does that say about me?
That you have eyes and a brain.
Well, I love her relationship with Lance.
Slash play. Lance, slash play.
So good.
Yeah,
So good.
talk about it. Well, I mean, why wouldn't you have a crush on her? She's smartly dressed, but she's also she knows what she wants. She knows what's good and not good enough. I mean, that woman would run your household.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know why you don't have a crush on Fear. I don't know why we're not talking about Fear. All right.
Riley's life requires more sophisticated emotions than all of you. You can't just bottle us up.
We are suppressed emotions!
Because we have anxiety in this one, does that mean we meet Xanax in the next one?
Stay tuned. You never know.
Ooh, interesting.
I think, probably not.
Yeah, probably not.
Probably not.
But we have been talking about the third and like all the different, like, you know, it feels like every 10 years you have a reset in your mind and suddenly these emotions come in and you think, wow, I never knew that I was going to be dealing with this.
I think the Xanax in this world is cup of tea, comfy chair. I mean, you get that cutaway at the end.
There's so many really great ideas that I'm like, that is such a fun, clever idea. I don't know how to make it work for this particular story. Like, why do we, here's a good one. The emotion of Schadenfreude. Do you know that emotion?
I don't.
It's a German expression for the feeling you get in taking pleasure in someone else's pain.
Huh, Schadenfreude?
Yes.
Wow,
Yes.
I learned something new.
So we had this German character show up, like Fear, like hit his head or something, and was like, "Ow!" And then the kid, Schadenfreude, was like, "Your cries of pain amuse me." Yeah, German accent, probably better than what I just did.
You crushed it, actually. That was pretty good. That was better than I thought it was.
It's cool to get to be a part of a character that kind of has an arc and helps in the end. Yeah.
You're like Vin Diesel now. Like,
please don't say that. I like to think I'm on time and approachable.
I don't know what I'm allowed to talk
Sorry,
about.
I love people, but when I hear stories about Hollywood actors who get paid really well and mistreat people, I out them constantly.
Yeah,
and
it's awful.
a blast.
What other emotion do you think personifies you that you think that oh man, I would crush this one?
Hunger.
Yeah, that's a good one.
Hangry, I guess hangry.
With your powers combined.
Yes, really. We would rule the world.
Yeah.
Or at least the buffet. If intelligence were an emotion, I would choose to be intelligent. Just to kind of talk like an arrogant snot.
I think Bill Maher is going to get a phone call for Inside Out.
Well, I hope not.
We're dishing right now. This is good.
We could go through.
I'm too tired and I haven't been fed lunch, so I'm just going to start throwing shade.
Is this a sports movie?
Yes.
Yep.
No.
It should be on ESPN.
It's straight up is though, right?
Even the angles, like
Wow.
following the
This is the first time I'm seeing it through that lens. It's like a coming of age, like in the sports.
It's Mighty Ducks.
It's
Rudy. I was gonna say Rudy.
It's essentially just Mighty Ducks.
It's Rudy.
It's Rudy, isn't it? Yeah.
I heard that you had a test audience of teenage girls to see how they responded to that.
They were really an advisory group.
Yeah.
And I had that idea pretty early on because I want to make sure the story that we're telling is authentic and real.
Yeah.
And Riley's a 13-year-old girl. It's been a while since I've been 13. I can try to remember that because it's kind of a memorable time in your life. But it's been a while, and I was never a 13-year-old girl.
I'm too gross to go anywhere ever again! Well, that's a preview of the next 10 years.
I need a whole group of people, so I pitched to them. Can I have an advisory group of teenage girls? And they're like, sure. I thought I had to sell them on it, but they're like, how many do you want? I was like, 9? And so we got like 9 of them.
It's just arbitrary, like what sounds reasonable.
Yeah. You want to have enough of a group that you have different opinions and diversity even within that group. And even where they're from. I go, don't grab people that are just by Pixar in the Bay Area. Like go out into the nation a little further. And so we had people from all over the country.
First time I ever talked to you was for Richard Jewell. And God, your life has changed since then. That was an Emmy ago. Now you're on my favorite sketch comedy show. Now you're in the Pixar universe. Jesus.
I'm spoiled. I've been thanking that dude every day. Jesus, I've been spoiled. I got the wife and 2 kids. I'm sober. I get to play with the Tim Robinsons and now the Pixars and the about to do Marvel thing also for Disney. So yeah, I feel very spoiled. It's been fun.
I want to play a quick game before I have
Okay.
Oh, I love games.
This game is called How Many Emmy Nominations Does Amy Poehler Have?
Oh, I'm not gonna do.
Oh God, I don't know this game either.
I'm curious to see how close you're gonna get.
I don't know. 20?
I'm gonna guess 24.
Okay. Or $1. I'm gonna guess $1.
I'd like to buy a vowel.
26.
I was close.
So far, you're in the lead. Congratulations.
You're the closest. So
Maya
you win
Hawke,
the
crushing it.
patio set.
I figured I was just me going, whatever you say. I'm gonna think you're being a little humble. I'm gonna bump it. I bet you're close with a little hint.
Did that make you feel awkward? It was really fun.
No,
Really-
it's so nice, very nice, and it actually made me feel a little old, but that's okay. That's fine. No, that's okay. That's fine. I'm grateful.
I'd happily take some.
Grateful.
If
Okay,
you want
yeah.
to just drop some off at my house, I'd happily just hold on to them.
Okay, great.
I'm a longtime fan, so I knew there was a collection.
I know. I
there.
appreciate. I did not know that number, and now I'll just get a tattoo.
It's pretty freaking cool.
Riley needs us. Have I ever steered you wrong before?
Many times.